Representing, moving to the beat. Yeah, yeah. Vibe in your hand, I taste so sweet. Sipping on that hard seltzer, can't be beat. Yeah. Hey, we on a vibe. We need a vibe taking us high. So got rhythms feeling so right. Raise your glasses, go to the night. Feel the rhythm, feel the bass. Vibe in your system can't place. Grenada's buying us, we're here to stay. Sipping on that wine, catching our sway.
Vibe Hard Seltzer. Grenada's cold, refreshing hard seltzer. What's your vibe?
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Yeah, that's right. Bringing the supermarket to you. And of course, we want to say hello and welcome to another Mikey live program. And it's been a tough one, boy. But we are here. And of course, we're saying hello to you, to those of you who are with us for the first time. We're saying hello to you, and to the usual suspects, we want to say hello to you as well. Always being here on the program, making sure that things are connected, making sure that people are on the live. So we're saying hello. We're at a makeshift studio right now. Of course, I had to leave the island for a little bit. So I'm currently battling with the cold weather at Irvington, New Jersey. Ooh, it is really cold, like super cold. But we are going to make it. All right, so we have a few things to tell you about. So we're going to do that. All right, the Royal Grenada Police Force, boy, they are excited. In fact, the folks who are currently assigned to the police headquarters, they're getting ready to go into their brand new home. We'll tell you more about that in a while. And gun violence remains a concern for Grenadians, even after the implementation of a brand new law that makes it really difficult for you to get away with gun-related crimes. We'll talk about that in a while. Still, there's more, what should I say, caution that is being expressed right now for persons who are looking to scam you of your money. We'll talk about that in a moment. We have a notice from the Ministry of Agriculture. Men apprehended in court, charged with trafficking in a controlled drug and other offenses. We'll talk about that in a moment. GFA, they are staging a football tournament for schools for special education. And the Independence Monarch competition is well on its way to the semi-final round. We'll talk to you about that as well. So, folks, we have more things to talk to you about, so stay right there. This is Mikey Live, news discussed, not told. Of course, we don't have a horse in the race, as we say, so we tell you things as they are. We're taking a quick one. Coming back, gotta let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Quartz Grenada Limited. Did you sell Nawasa Real Value IGA Supermarket? We've got superb distributors on board. Of course, we've got the Big Insurance and Vibe. We're coming back.
Mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers, and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today.
All right, so let's get straight into what's making the news. All right, so the first thing that we have to tell you about is that the police boy, they are showing off. Yes, the folks who are assigned to the police headquarters, they are showing off their brand new facility. It's not fully ready, but soon they will be going into their brand new home. Police headquarters, they will be occupying what's formerly known as the Flow building, the Cable and Wireless building, actually, on the Carriacou, just a stone's throw away from its current look. Well, should I say stone's throw? Well, not really, because the fort is a little bit away. Geographically, it's right there, but if you have to follow the road, that's another story. All right. And then right next to it is the Central Police Station. All right. So I'm not sure if they're going to transition some of the Central into the PHQ. I don't know what changes the new facility will bring, but of course, I'm sure we'll be hearing that from the Community Relations Department. Now, so currently the police, they have a new police commissioner acting, all right, Randy Connaught, and they're going to be entering into their nice and fancy building very soon. So that's not bad at all. Good luck to you guys, all right? Good. We are moving on. So the second thing that we need to tell you about is scam alert. And there are many of them out right now. Now you're being warned about this one. Ride BNB. I don't even know what the BNB is, but it's Ride BNB. And then I hear Ride in Grenada, me had to skip a bit because we know it's scam all over the place. Be informed that Ride BNB has been identified as a multi-level marketing MLM cryptocurrency gifting scam. Any Grenadian approaching you to invest with the entity, according to the authorities, they should be reported to law enforcement officials. All right. You can also report them to the Financial Intelligence Unit or CSIRT. All right. Because they say it is not legit. They're trying to scam you off your monies. People saying, watch it. The police and them, they saying, watch them scammers. They're coming like the Fast and Furious these days. Understand? So we have a notice from the, let me lower this down a bit. We have a notice from the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands, Forestry, and Marine Resources. And they inform the public of the resumption of sale of ornamentals every Thursday from Thursday 23rd January 2025 to February 27, 2025 at the Ashendon Propagation Station, that's in St. David. They say there are a lot of varieties. So you've got your roses, bougainvillea, hibiscus, croton, crown of thorns, buttercup. They say they're whole. I mean, you just check them out. I've been there before and I was surprised of the variety that they've got. The sale happens from 8 in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Payments will be made on site. Okay, please note that the sale only applies to ornamentals only. If you have more information or queries or concerns or questions to ask, call 440-2708. That's 440-2708. Again, we are hearing from the Royal Grenada Police Force on Saturday, January 11th, 2025. Police conducted an operation, they say, in the Dusty Highway area of St. George, which resulted in the discovery of 773 grams of cocaine, along with various component parts of AR-15 semi-automatic rifle or rifles. Those parts include 8 butt-shot stocks, 8 buffer tubes, 5 lower receivers, triggers, pistol grips, and selector levelers. The police also conducted searches at the home of Akim Kimon Francis at Marion, St. George, and where an additional 4 pounds of cannabis were found. Now, as a result, Kimon Francis, 36, is a builder of Woodlands in St. George, residing at Marion, and Nelon Walker, 43 years old, a businessman of frequenting St. George, were jointly charged with the offenses of possession of firearm and trafficking in cocaine. Akim Francis was additionally charged with the offenses of trafficking in cannabis and handling of a controlled drug, cocaine. Now, both men were brought before the St. George's Magistrates Court Tuesday, 14th January 2025. Mr. Walker pleaded not guilty to all charges and no evidence was offered against him. Therefore, he was discharged. Mr. Francis pleaded guilty to the charges of trafficking in a controlled drug, cannabis, handling a controlled drug, possession of a firearm, and not guilty to trafficking in a controlled drug, which is cocaine. The matters were adjourned to Friday, January 17th, which is tomorrow, for sentencing. He was remanded to His Majesty's prisons until his sentencing tomorrow, God's willing. So the Grenada Football Association says it's pleased to partner with JT Positive Vibe Organization, and that is to host a special edition School for Special Education football tournament. So the tournament was officially launched at the Grenada Football Association's conference room earlier this week. Now, the opening ceremony is scheduled for tomorrow, God's willing, during which the students will participate in a march past and other enjoyable activities, they say. The tournament will include male and female players and will span across 5 weeks, with the long-term objective of getting students to compete in the national primary school football tournaments, a commitment to promoting inclusivity and diversity in sports. I like that, I like the idea. You see, you don't want them to feel left out and things like that, and sometimes they have a lot of talent. You don't have to hang them up on the shelf. Explore their talents, and sometimes it's not that serious. Just have a little bit of fun. You know what I mean? So earlier in the month, we told you about the Independence Monarch competition that takes a new format, not being limited to calypso only, but other genres. Now, we are hearing that the semifinals will be held soon, Saturday, January 25th, 2025. And, of course, we've got the semifinalists for you. They are as follows: Andrew Phillip, that hits; Anthony Etienne, that's Grenada Michael Jackson; Anthony Phillip, that's Ranking Marvin. Wait, we have 2 Anthony Phillips? No, that's not right. Is that a mistake or something? Anywho's, where's Marvin name again? Anyway, Brent Buckmeyer, area code; Burgess McPhee and Cheryl Vincent; Quaco and Cheryl V; Cheryl and Twine, Lady Cheryl; Edison Francis, that's Teacher Eddie; Hector Thomas, that's Mr. Legs; Jason Joseph, that's Big J; We also have Jermaine Simon, superstar. Jerry Batiste, that's Papa Jerry. Joseph Telesford, that's Supreme. Then Kelly Klein, that's Rootsman Kelly. Michael Prince, that's Prince. Nelson Map, Mr. Razor. Nivian Cox. Samantha Dixon, Royalty. Sean Niles, Sauce Up, and Teddy Christopher, Top Cat, and Valine Ned. All right, so get ready for that competition. That competition go mad, boy. That competition go ill. All right, so I'm not sure what other genres, but I'm seeing a lot of Calypsonians here. So let's see if it will be predominantly Calypso as a genre, or we will find other genres infiltrating the Independence Monarch competition. So again, the semifinal happens on Saturday, January 25th, 2025. Please be guided accordingly. All right, so we're moving on. I see my son calling me daddy. Hey, so we are moving on. The next thing I have to tell you about, boy, you can expect a change in your bill when it comes to your provider Flow. Telecommunications company Flow says it is adding $3 more to its broadband or internet service rates, and this is going to be taking effect in about 2 weeks' time. That's February 1st, 2025. Flow says that the changes to ensure the company can maintain the quality, reliability, and innovation its customers deserve. Recently, the company says it invested heavily in improving and restoring its network infrastructure and support system. It goes on to say that this was further extended with the passage of Hurricane Beryl, which affected the island on July 1st last year, with the need actually to rebuild its infrastructure in Carriacou and Petit Martinique, and of course on the northern part of Grenada. On account of this, Flow says customers' current broadband internet will increase by 2.5%. All right, your broadband internet will increase by 2.5%, which equates to an approximate value of $3 EC. All right. Flow says that the decision was made after extensive evaluation to minimize the impact of its customers while continuing to invest in its networks and services. Okay, then. Right. What else do I have to tell you? Yeah, yo, boy, up here cold. NASA. I'm coming back up here in kind of time. Place cold like ice. I've heard the people on the news say it's years since they've had the place that cold. You're feeling it all in your bones. I ain't making it up. You're feeling it all in your bones. And Azan, give me the sun any day. Okay? The Prime Minister and them, boy, they sign a lot of things. I never had that before, yeah. In China, well, you know the Prime Minister and his team, they're order in China. In fact, we'll have that on the national report for you. I hope the national report behave itself tonight. And we should have that in the national report for you. But yes, the Prime Minister led a delegation in China, and they are wrapping up the visit there. And they're saying that from that visit, many things were agreed upon. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they say many things were agreed upon. All right. Cooperation agreements, they call them. So we'll post that on our page because it's a whole long thing. Yeah. All right. Like Memorandum of Understanding between China Media Group and Government Information Service. Agreement on economic and technical cooperation between the government of Grenada and the People's Republic of China. You understand? So a lot of things, a lot of agreements that there. I think in all is about 13 of them or so. You understand? A lot. So, yeah, we will highlight that for you on our website or Facebook page, and as well, we will have that for you in the national report. Here's a picture of the signing of those agreements. And then, good, all you we are moving on. So, let me take a look at the weather for you. Oh, we have one of the lawyers here, Jerry Edwin. Oh, I don't have the interview here. He was saying that he's concerned about the recently enacted law. You understand? That kind of like amplifies or strengthens the laws against gun possession. He's saying that, it's unconstitutional in a sense. He's saying it robs the accused of due process. You understand? And it's overreaching, allowing the High Court to instruct the magistrate on certain matters. You understand? So, what do I have the thing here? Anyway, small thing. I want to tell all of the weather. I want to give all of the weather a little laugh. I saw last night, this morning, it was about 24 degrees Celsius. See, nice weather. It was below, in terms of Celsius, this morning here, -4 degrees. -4 degrees in the dag. No, human beings were not meant to live in them kind of conditions. No, sir. Weather, partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers. We've got the winds northeasterly to easterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming variable to calmer times. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in northeasterly swells. And there's a marine and high surf advisory that is currently in effect, so boaters, be careful. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be around 24.5 degrees Celsius. Again, that's relatively cool in the grand scheme of things. Checking out the weather for Friday, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be partly cloudy and slightly hazy, becoming cloudy at times with light to moderate morning and nighttime showers. Now, the max temperature for tomorrow is expected to be just around 30.5 degrees Celsius and the minimum 25.5 degrees Celsius. Now, the winds northeasterly to easterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate to rough with waves 5 to 8 feet in northerly swells. Again, a marine and high surf advisory will be in effect for tomorrow. In fact, that's going to run all the way to Sunday. Okay. So before we even advance into a break and then the national report, what we got to tell you, we got to big up the people on the YouTube channel. We've got Marcus with us. We've got Suzanne. We've got Celine. And the regular people who's there or who's usually there. We want to say bless up to all you. I see all the like anything or thumbs up to you too. You understand? Blessings to all you. Always there. Don't matter when. You understand? Ting ting ting. All the day with us. All the jamming still. So we want to say hello and thank you for always being there with us. The people who locked on the business on YouTube. Likewise, we have to say hello to the folks who are there with us on Facebook, Java and Kirin, Diana, Jacinta, Angel, Claire, Barbara, Kirin again, Claudette, yeah, Java, I see you. Yeah, man. Yeah. Blessings to you. Liz, what's going on? Ansha, I see you there too. Joyous, I see you there too, I see all them, man. Forgive me for the makeshifting. All you know, that's what we just look like when we travel. So, Lisha. And who else with us? Anybody else who's there with us? Brenda, blessings to you as well. Okay, so we're taking a break, and when we come back, we will have for you the national report. All right, so stay right there, family. We shall be back.
Vibe up the bass, we bring the heat. Grenada representing, moving to the beat. Yeah. Vibe in your hand, I taste so sweet. Sipping on that hard seltzer, can't be beat. Hey, we on a vibe. Grenada vibe taking us high. So our rhythm's feeling so right. Raise your glasses, go to the night. Feel the rhythm, feel the bass. Vibe in your system, can't place. catching our sway.
Vibe Hard Seltzer. Grenada's cold, refreshing hard seltzer. What's your vibe?
Ever wonder how water goes from its natural source to coming out of our tap crystal clear and safe to drink? Well, let me introduce you to Grenada's National Water and Sewage Authority. They are the water wizards behind it all. A whopping 95% of all water comes from surface sources. This water might look muddy now, but wait until you see the transformation. First, they add a non-toxic chemical to the water. This brings particles together, forming clumps in a process called coagulation. Next, a gentle stir helps the particles come together. This is called flocculation. Gravity does its thing and the clumps settle to the bottom. This is sedimentation. Then the water is passed through a bed of sand. This filtration removes up to 95% of bacteria. See the difference? Now our water is clear and nearly bacteria free. Lastly, chlorine is added for disinfection, killing any remaining bacteria and making the water safe to drink. And that, my friends, is how Nawasa brings pure, refreshing water from their surface sources to our pipes, our wash pan, our buckets, whatever you think about.
This advertisement is the first in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
It's time to do better. Beacon's Be Better Group Health Plan now offers new and improved options that make health insurance affordable for small to medium businesses. Good medical cover gives you a competitive edge and takes care of the people that take care of your business. Get a better plan to build a better business. Call Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yahtzee, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Whether it's a furniture upgrade or appliance replacement, it's easy when you shop using Quartz Ready Finance. Get more flexibility by choosing your payment terms, more affordability with low monthly payments, and more access with fast and easy application. Plus, there's no down payment and you make your first payment in 30 days. Get great deals and gifts with select purchase. Get so much more with Quartz Ready Finance. Only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
This is the GIS News for Thursday, 16 January 2025. I am Chrisanne Mitchell. In the headlines, Sports Minister Honorable Delma Thomas visits sporting facilities in Carriacou, and the Inter-Caribbean Sailing Week 2025 is set to be a success. We'll have the details to these stories and more after the break.
Here and for all the patriots, we live with a vacation, my island. You don't have to ask, no, by now you should know us. We love that we so proud, we will twist your fed like a donut. Lock it down like the owner, boy, treat it like a showdown. Bet your mind we will show up, uninvited so don't cost. Any chance we get to dab up, dab it now. Yes, we love we island, we proud. Yes, we love we island, we proud. Ain't no better place in the world to call home. Ain't no other place that we love.
Welcome back. Government will prioritize rehabilitative work on sporting facilities in Carriacou for 2025 in time to facilitate the staging of major school sporting events for the season. That's according to Sports Minister Honorable Delma Thomas, who recently visited the island to assess damage and scope of work to be done on the mini stadium in Lauriston, the Dover playing field, and the Hillsborough tennis court. Minister Thomas and Sports Coordinator Mr. Colin Peters joined Parliamentary Representative and Minister for Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs, Honorable Tevin Andrews, on tour of the facilities on Wednesday. Minister explained to GIS that work on the main sporting facility, the Lauriston Mini Stadium, which was significantly damaged during Hurricane Beryl, will soon commence.
So in short order, by next week, hopefully, we expect them to start the roof, having an appreciation that sports will be soon in Carriacou and Petite Martinique, and we do want the children in Carriacou and Petite Martinique to be actively engaged in the sporting event this season, and so we'll do all in our powers to fast track the work. And so another contractor from Carriacou will assist with the painting and other rehabilitation work. So some of the work will be done, will be fast-tracked to accommodate the sporting season, but there will be some other major work to be done after. But we will do all in our powers to do those things that are important at this time to ensure that the sports runs smoothly. Carriacou will be given priority in terms of rehabilitation of their sporting facilities to ensure that the young people can actively engage in sports. So we appreciate that after burial, there have been many devastation as it relates to Plainfield and Carriacou as a whole, and so it will be prioritized in our 2025 work plan.
Minister Thomas explained the scope of work for the other facilities.
Some rehabilitation work will be done there also. We also visited the site, the future site of state-of-the-art tennis court, which will be built there. So apart from the rehabilitation work, we also will be lighting the Lauriston or rehabilitating the lights because there were lights there before in Lauriston sometime in the months ahead. So in 2025 for sure, that will be one of the major projects on the Ministry of Sports for Carriacou.
Continuing the news, the sister isles of Carriacou and Petite Martinique are in preparation for this year's 51st independence celebrations. Despite the ongoing recovery efforts following the devastation caused by Hurricane Beryl on July 1st, Chair of the Celebrations Committee, Ms. Deanna Isaac, said residents are excited about independence. Celebrations commence January 26th. The Botanical Garden has been identified as the Independence Village for this year's celebrations.
People on Carriacou and Petite Martinique are looking forward to some sort of celebrations on the island. I can tell you that they are very excited about independence because they were not expecting us to host in any form of celebrations. And for one, when we went to the schools, and we said to them, there is no rally this year. We went as a committee to bring decorations for them, new decorations, because they lost their decorations during burial. They were very, very appreciative. And at the same time, there was some level of disappointment that there will be no rally this year. So generally, people are looking forward to it. I must say, Rikisha, though, one of the things we are doing this year, we did it for the 49th, so we're trying it again this year, is to use the Botanical Gardens as Independence Village for Carriacou and Petite Martinique. We are here now. We have a team of workers from within the ministry that will be decorating the Botanical Gardens.
Isaac highlighted the main events scheduled for both Carriacou and Petite Martinique.
We are doing 5 main events on the both islands. So we're starting off on January 26th, 2025 with a Holy Mass at the Petite Martinique Roman Catholic Church. That service is scheduled to start at 11 a.m. The group over there, led by Mr. Dwight Logan, has started their preparations. They told us that they will be having the involvement of the students from the St. Thomas Aquinas School and other members of the community at that church service. We are extending an invitation to persons from Carriacou to join with us to Petite Martinique on January 26th for the church service at the Petite Martinique Roman Catholic Church. So the boat from Carriacou will be leaving from the Hillsborough Jetty. We're hoping to leave at 10 a.m. So any person that is interested to going over with us to Petite Martinique, please be at the Hillsborough Jetty so that you can join with us to support the people on Petite Martinique for their Independence Church service. Then we moved down back to Carriacou on January 30th for the Carriacou and Petite Martinique church service. We term it Praise and Worship. Why? We are still recovering from Hurricane Beryl, and we are very, very grateful to God for keeping us thus far. On the 30th of January, so we always want to ensure that God is the first and foremost. So we spoke about the church service. On the 30th of January, we will be having our award and cocktail ceremony at the Mermaid Beach Hotel at 7 p.m. and to recognize outstanding citizens in Carriacou and Petite Martinique in different sectors. And we go back to Petite Martinique on the 31st for a family fun day. And as Mr. Dwight Logan, who is leading that arm of the committee on Petite Martinique, said this morning, It will be a day where they include the children and the adults on Petit Martinique. They'll be cooking different types of oil down and will be feeding the community and have a day of games and other activities on Petit Martinique. And on the 2nd as well, we'll be having a cultural evening. That cultural evening will take the form of a cook-up as well. We'll be cooking the national dish of the state of Grenada, which is oil down, and also the national dish of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, Saraka. So it will be feeding we want community involvement in that activity.
An appeal was made to corporate Carriacou to support the initiatives on the island.
We are also calling for the support of corporate citizens. It is important that there is public-private partnership when we host such events. So if anyone out there would like to sponsor something for a cultural evening, because we will need breadfruit, we'll need meat, we'll need provision, and other items for the oil down, coconut, saffron, or turmeric as we call it, and also we'll need support for our award ceremony. For the different sectors, we would like, if companies like to sponsor the different sector awards, that is welcomed. We always like to ask for partnership, especially now as we rebuild Carriacou and Petit Martinique.
Registration for the highly anticipated Inter-Caribbean Airways Pure Grenada Sailing Week 2025 continues. According to Ariel Roberts, core manager of the event, highlighted that registration has commenced and the numbers are anticipated to increase in comparison to last year's participation of 35 sailors. Since its launch in 2013, the Grenada Sailing Week has drawn both local and international sailors from numerous countries, solidifying its status as a major event on the sailing calendar. GIS spoke to Ms. Roberts following the media launch on Wednesday at the Prickly Bay Marina.
So far, we have 25 boats registered. That is 6 more boats than last week. So we're hoping to get up to at least last year's number of 35, but we're really hoping for about 40 boats to come out and take part in the regatta. And boats can register on our website, grenadasailingweek.com. We do have quite a few local participants. I'm not sure on the specifics, but I know it's more than 3 because we're having 6 different classes of racing so far. We were hoping to have 7. We never know, maybe we might get those numbers to have 7 classes. But in the smaller boats, we have a lot of Grenadian boats registered, and then we do have some larger boats as well. So it's about between 3 and 5 so far, but we're hoping to get some more.
Roberts emphasized the significant marketing efforts being made to ensure the event's success.
We had quite a lot of different efforts to market and recruit people to take part in the event. Well, we have a communications and public relations manager, Mrs. Lynn Fletcher from M Solutions, and she has been working very hard on our website and on reaching out to the different media houses, to previous participants, and to just people in the yachting community that we know here in Grenada. So that was one of the things that we did. But also we collaborated with very important partners this year, one of them being Inter-Caribbean Airways, our co-title sponsor, and they have offered a 25% discount for people traveling to Grenada Sailing Week. So that discount code is on our Instagram. You can find us at Grenada Sailing Week on Instagram. So Inter-Caribbean is offering that discount code of 25% for people traveling to Grenada for the Sailing Week, and we have been pushing very hard on Instagram and on Facebook. My mom, Nikoyan, the other regatta co-manager, and I, we traveled to the Antigua Charter Yacht Show in December, and we got a new sponsor, the Falmouth Harbour Marina. They have sponsored us, and we also got 4 different boats to register from Antigua to come on down.
Stay with us. The GIS News will return after this break.
If there's one thing we know for sure, life is an unpredictable journey, full of twists and turns, but no matter where it takes you, the National Insurance Scheme is here, ready to support you every step of the way. Sickness benefits ensures that you can focus on recovery, not financial stress. Maternity allowance and grant provides essential support to start your beautiful journey of parenthood. The unemployment benefits act as a safety net, giving you peace of mind during challenging times. Employment injuries can be daunting, but NIS provides comprehensive coverage, including injury benefit, medical expenses, disablement, and death benefits. At NIS, your well-being is priority. Now, you can face challenges confidently, knowing that support is just a claim away. Contact us today to find out more about the range of benefits, or visit our website at www.nisgrenada.org.
Are you thinking about buying a vehicle? Did you find a company on social media? Stop. It may be a scam. Look out for the following red flags. Is the price lower than other dealers? Does it seem too good to be true? Are you sending the monies to the US even though you are ordering the vehicle from Japan? Does the address on the invoice match the address on the payment details? Are conversations limited to WhatsApp text? Is there a sense of urgency placed on you by the seller? You are about to be scammed. Do not take your hard-earned cash, or even worse, a loan, to send to these scammers. Once the money leaves Grenada's shores, you are not likely to get it back. Consider buying a vehicle already on island from an individual or a car dealer. Beware of these scammers. If in doubt, it's best to stay out. A message from the Financial Intelligence Unit.
Welcome back. Grenada Sailing Week 2025 will kick off with a skipper's briefing and welcome party on the sister isles of Carriacou. Co-manager of the activity, Ariel Roberts, said that several accommodations have been made for participants of the 6-day event. Race Day 1 will be around Carriacou, and several businesses will be patronized during the period as a means of bringing some needed revenue to the island post-Hurricane Beryl.
We have met with Minister Tevin Andrews and his new permanent secretary, Mr. Linwal Perrott. So they are both very happy about us starting the Inter-Caribbean Airways and Pure Grenada Regatta in Carriacou, because although they have been devastated by Beryl, they are building back stronger. We have currently booked out all the accommodation in Harveyvale for our organizing committee and the crews on the boats, and we have now moved to Hillsborough, booking out accommodation there. This year we're also going to have transportation involved, because you know Hillsborough is a little bit away from Harveyvale, so we are going to have shuttles running from Hillsborough to Harveyvale during the day to make sure we get our participants to the marina and ready to race. We are also going to have some dinghies in the bay wearing our Grenada Sailing Week shirt, so that people who are on their boats can come up on shore, take part in the activities, and get our participants to and from their boats. So we are also patronizing the different restaurants, the original Slipway, Las Iguanas. We're going to be buying food and drinks there, hosting our prize givings there. And Carriacou Marine, we're going to be utilizing their commissary and their ice. So all the restaurants, all the venues, a lot of the transportation vendors, we're making sure that we utilize them fully so that we can pump that financial injection into Carriacou and help them to build back better.
Grenada's plans for efficient waste management are being supported by the People's Republic of China. The Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority and Grand Blue Environmental Company Limited from the People's Republic of China have signed a memorandum of understanding geared at formulating a plan to establish technical cooperation. The plan, which will be developed over the next 6 months, is expected to focus on transforming the waste management sector in Grenada through the application of advanced technologies, including but not limited to waste and wastewater treatment, waste to energy, recycling, sludge treatment, waste collection schemes, and best practices for environmental protection. The MOU was signed by Mr. Lyndon Robertson, General Manager of the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority, and Dr. Han Wei Zheng, Chief Technology Officer of Grand Blue Environmental Company Limited, early January, following meetings with the Management Authority's directors and staff. Dr. Han Wei Zheng, Chief Technology Officer of Grand Blue Environmental Company Limited, commended the Grenada Solid Waste on its achievements so far with great limitations. He expressed excitement for the collaboration.
This is a good start for both sides, and we will move on fast. In the next coming 6 months, I expect that we can come up with a good quality proposal for the eco park. That's a wonderful experience for me. I think it's a fruitful trip. I got a lot of understanding on the Grenada, especially in the solid waste management. I think authority has done very good job, excellent job in this current condition. And for the future, I think both sides can cooperate together, move to the next level of the solid waste management.
General Manager of the Solid Waste, Lyndon Robertson, outlined key areas of target for the cooperation. The intention, he said, is to create an eco-village that can transition waste to resources.
At this stage, we are in what we would call the first stage of the arrangement. And this MOU, which was authorized by the Cabinet of Ministers, this MOU allows for that partnership between the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority and Grand Blue Inc. of China to develop the technical and financial proposal for twinning that operation or developing that replica of an eco-village and industrial park for the sustainable management of waste. This includes all aspects, and we are also looking at waste to energy so that the entire facility could be operated with renewable energy.
The partnership marks a significant milestone for Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority in working towards realizing its strategic goal of minimizing the waste sent to the landfill by 80% by the year 2035. Robertson is optimistic that with a system tailored to suit the needs of Grenada, that goal can be surpassed.
Based on the model that we saw that exists at the Grand Blue Industrial Park, we have the potential that if we were to succeed, that we would be able to recycle 100% of the waste, of the solid waste generated in Grenada. So we would be developing that model based on our generation rate and what is suitable for Grenada with regards to our various waste streams and what the products that we intend to generate from the various waste streams and the amount of energy that we need to produce.
Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, Ms. Perron Johnson, speaking at the stakeholder consultation, highlighted the MOU signing as both significant for the desired transformation her ministry would like to see in the waste management sector.
This is another transformative initiative of the Ministry of Climate Resilience, but by extension, the government of Grenada, who is not just looking at solid waste management as just another activity, but we are absolutely serious about the investment made, and hence the reason why the government is making this significant investment in the authority to ensure that the transformative initiative that we want to see executed throughout Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique is really realized. So the MOU here is just another milestone in terms of transformation, in terms of waste management. So the ministry is very pleased to be part of this initiative. It simply means that we are not operating in silos, and we want to take on a whole of society approach. We do not have all the expertise within the ministry, so we embrace the private sector, we embrace the NGOs, we embrace anybody that has the know-how to allow us to be able to really reap the benefit of this proposed MOU. So we want to just really place on record the ministry's profound appreciation for the collaboration that has started.
Grand Blue Environmental Corporation Limited has a comprehensive business scope including waste to energy, biomass integrated utilization and hazardous waste treatment, energy supply and operation, environmental protection engineering, technical research and development planning, and construction of environmental protection industrial parks. And finally, in the news, the Ministry of Education continues its mandates in leading through innovation and collaboration. As part of Vision 75, Grenada is poised to experience dynamic reform in the education system. The grant-funded OECS Pearl project is one initiative which has brought significant benefit to our nation's children. The project focuses on enhanced quality and equity of access to early childhood education needs and special education needs services, enhanced curriculum and assessment, strengthened leadership and management, program management, institutional monitoring, and evaluation. In a special GIS interview, Mr. John L. Mitchell, OECS Pearl Curriculum Support Officer, provided insights on the 4-year project and the strides made in the primary school curriculum. He highlighted the progress thus far.
We had a number of writers throughout the OECS who were trained, so even before we got into what we have right now, who were trained, and they came together to do the writing. The writing happened in the areas of science, math, social studies, language. Each of the major GPE countries, the 4 countries, the Windward Islands, they bore the brunt of the writing, but they also partnered with the other territories. So for example, here in Grenada, for math, we had a math lead. That math lead was in charge of the writers here in Grenada, and we partnered with Antigua. We had 2 writers from Antigua partnering with us for all of the components. So 2 for math, 2 for language, 2 for social studies. Whereas locally, we had at least about 5 of our writers. So to write, for example, the math curriculum, we had 7 people from our island. So when these 7 people wrote, whatsoever St. Lucia wrote, St. Vincent and their partners, Dominica and their partners, it came together in one. So when we wrote the grade 1, all the components came together from the different islands, and it's been reviewed. We have people in the background, the consultants, we have enrichment people who are going to look at what's written to make adjustments, and a number of processes have gone through it.
What is significant in this initiative is the introduction of the new digital OECS harmonized primary curriculum. This new approach of transforming the primary school curriculum with the use of technology. To ensure an effective reform process, the project is in a micro-pilot phase within select primary schools. This micro-pilot will be followed by another.
So currently we are in what we call a micro-pilot stage. Each of the OECS territories are going through a micro-pilot stage. And when we speak to micro-pilot, it's just a sample of our schools that are involved right now in looking at that curriculum. In Grenada here, we have 12 schools across the 7 educational districts, 1 in Carriacou, and that's among Pleasant Government School, and the other 11 schools are on mainland. They are currently in the micropilot phase where they are going to interact with the digital curriculum. And as they interact with the digital curriculum as it stands, they are going to evaluate it. They're going to give feedback. What's working well? What's not working? How can it be improved? How has it helped them? How have they benefited from its components? And as they give that feedback, is going to be taken onto the next phase. The micropilot phase of this, it started last September. It goes on for 1 year, and it ends in July.
The micropilot phase will be followed by the main pilot phase.
From the micropilot phase, we move into a pilot phase come September 2025, this year, where all of our schools, all of our public schools are going to be involved in the interaction of that digital curriculum. Again, through that process, more feedback will be given, because at the end of the day, we want to have a complete document that will be able to stand, that teachers will be able to use and properly inform our educational sector. So after that whole aspect of the pilot is finished for 1 year, it goes from September 2025 to July 2026, the school year, and then comes September 2026, This is a curriculum that's going to form what happens in our classroom.
This digitization aligns with the government's commitment to transformation of the education system. The new digital OECS harmonized primary curriculum is to be implemented for use in September 2026. That story brings us to the end of the GIS News for Thursday, January 16th, 2025. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Christian Mitchell, saying thank you for joining us.